Oh, hi Trent, how are you?
Dave, I'm good, man. How you doing? Who's
I'm
this?
good.
Who's this?
Nothing.
Muffin?
No, nothing. You didn't see that. That's not my cat.
Oh, is there a copyright on the cat or?
It's my neighbor's. I just borrowed
Oh,
it.
okay. Well, I don't know what you're talking about then.
That's all right.
Cool, cool. How you doing, man?
Yeah, shit. Like, everyone's a bit fucked, right? That's all
Yeah.
right. Doing okay. Yeah.
You working a bit though? At all?
Yeah, little
Ish?
bits and pieces. I'm doing a lot of podcast editing, a lot of audio editing, which has been my little side gig for a long time, and it's happening.
Which is why I have come to you in my moment of need.
Yeah, good. It sounds
Um,
like a fun project.
it should be. So you know James, right? James
Oh yeah,
Hamilton. So James is like, we gotta get Dave on board to do sound.
awesome.
And I didn't even know what we were doing at the time because James is like, he's sending me pages in the middle of the night. Like originally this was like some weird like comedy romance on top of the high level bridge, and then there was
Oh,
zombies, and then
oh.
there's a kissing scene between me and him, which is I'm cool with, but I'm just looking for something to ground myself around as an actor, and I'm just
Yeah.
yeah. Like he
Yeah,
was supposed to be here today, but
I'm looking forward to reading the script. I haven't actually had a chance to look at it yet.
that's fine, man. I got a whole bunch of notes here that I just want to run by you.
I've got a couple of questions to start. Is it okay?
Yeah, like, go right ahead, man. Yeah.
So, I just want to check in with you about the zombies.
Yeah.
Slow moving zombies or running zombies?
Okay, so everybody, right now we're not going to subjugate any zombie for any other zombie.
Okay.
They're Edmonton zombies. So what if I had to define an Edmonton zombie? In the winter, it's a little bit slower and
Sure.
a little bit
Frozen.
grumpier.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say during the thaw, it's a little horny.
Yeah.
Just getting
Yeah.
out there, like just like trying to eat whatever, biting everything.
Yeah.
Summer, it just doesn't care. It's a zombie.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, it's very much, World War Z, right? You maybe have read
Yes,
the book.
I have.
There's two chapters set in Manitoba, and it sounds
Yeah.
like a Manitoba zombie. It's good.
You're walking around the ice fields and you're slamming them into with
Yeah,
a shovel. There's also
yeah.
some quislings as well. Like there's people that just
Good.
want to devolve into the background and pretend they're zombies just because they don't want to put the effort in.
I've got another important question then,
Yeah.
just because I like my zombies, and I just
Yeah.
like to pass it out.
Yeah.
Are you going for the bullshit idea that if a zombie bites you, you get the zombie infection? When I say bullshit, I mean that in a very non-judgmental way.
Well, we are no, because we
Good.
have the
Good.
soul flare, we have the demigod of the zombies who
Brilliant.
floats over of a mass of goats. We also have
Yeah.
the voice of the high level bridge, who
Yeah.
is a narrative based on the history of the high level bridge. And I
Do you
think
have a performer for that yet?
we have two that have not said okay yet.
Can I just try you out? Check this out.
Yeah.
I am the high level bridge. How's that?
You mean you are the high level bridge, or you want to do the voice of the high level bridge?
No. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't want to.
I'm not going to say no right now, Dave. I got to be honest with you, man. Like, because nobody's.
Let me just try it another way then.
Okay.
I am the voice of the high level bridge.
I really like that. 1 second. We're getting
like that?
we're getting a pool built outside. I'm just going to put you on
Nice.
mute. I'm going to put you on mute for 1 second.
No worries.
What's up, man?
Does it have to be Marble Run?
You can watch chickens run. You can watch horses run. I'll give you $30 if you want to go bet on horse racing. I just got to find a guy to do sound for this thing that James has just dumped on my lap, because James is not helping me out at all. You know James? Remember the guy that calls at 3:30 in the morning?
Mm-hmm.
The mommy's like, "Is that James again?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "He's not allowed in our home." That James.
Oh.
Yeah. So here's $50. Here's 50. What do I got? I don't have pockets. Here's my credit card. Okay. Go. You got it. Okay. Okay. I love you. Just try not to lose more than $100. Okay. I'm just gonna take this off mute. 1 second here.
Thanks, buddy.
1 second.
There you go. Yeah. Hey, do you sign?
Sorry about that. We're getting a pool built in the backyard, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Hard. It's a hard time. having a pool built in the middle of a pandemic. It's a tough time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. So that's good. Okay. What are
If
the
you want to
questions
do
you
the
got for me?
voice, if you want to do the voice right now, if you want to commit to it, because it sounded like, because you did, the first was a bit of a baritone. The second was a falsetto. If you can lose the, I don't want to sound weird, but if you could lose the accent, I'm on for anything.
What accent?
Touche. Because everybody sounds, it makes me sound like I have a Newfoundland accent, and I don't have.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, fair, let's consider it. So, but yes, I'm really into zombie stuff. So I'm happy to help you out with a bit of music and some zombie sounds. What sort of stuff is there in the script?
You know, Dave, it just changes all the time, and I wish
Yeah.
so I've got a few scenes.
Yeah.
So first of all, I love your energy, man. Just so excited to even possibly have you on board.
Oh yeah,
You just gave me a reading of something I didn't even ask for. Like, it's like when you're walking down White and the guy on the box reading from the Bible. It's like I didn't even want that, but like the emotion.
Yeah, thank you.
It's there and you can feel it. So I just
No,
appreciate
it's what I do. I like to put it out all the time.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
It's just it's so refreshing to have someone to have that, like, just right there and accessible to them.
Yeah, as long as I have a cup of tea going, I'm good.
Oh, you were serious.
Don't stereotype me.
I wasn't going to at all.
Okay.
Man, James totally undersold you.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's James. He undersold you to me too. You wouldn't believe what he said.
You know what? I'm not even going to ask because I won't believe it, and I decided not to.
I'm not going to tell you anyway.
Well, good, because I don't believe you.
Yeah, good. If we do go for music, I'd probably recommend a nice little goblin kind of, goblin?
Is that a person or like goblins? Like,
no, it's a band. It's a very important band.
Oh yeah, I know goblins.
Yeah, they're great, eh? So
they're great. Yeah,
something like Goblin.
Let's go with Goblin.
Yeah.
One thing that I have noticed,
Goblin, not to be confused with Goblin with a Y.
Gotcha. Well, that's how I had it in my when I was looking through my CD case.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, it's a bit confusing, but
because there's so many different. Because there's Goblin.
Yes, there's a few different bands. They haven't been together for years, but they did the music for all the major zombie films, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things I did notice, Dave, when I would ride the streetcar across, is that people on the walking bridge, or even walking across the high level, love to yell up to people in the streetcar, and it was aggressive. It was tangential. It was
drunken.
Yeah, especially for so early in the morning.
It has a lot of fear as well. Large green monster coming at you over the bridge.
Look out for the zombies. They wouldn't say that, but they were saying that. How do we get that across? Because I think that would build into because you're like, it's like you're going up the roller coaster.
Yeah. You get into the top.
Yeah.
You get into the top. It's the West End Mall roller coaster, so there's extra anxiety.
Click. 3 people died. Click. Every click, right?
Could go off the tracks, but that makes it more exciting for me.
Yeah.
And you're about to hurtle down the other side. Well, that's your plot point 1, right? Is your first zombie appearance. I don't want to refer you to the hero's journey.
No. Honestly, whatever you're giving me right now, it's like the rhyme of the ancient mariner right now.
Yeah. I'm a big believer in the 13-act theory of storytelling. So
good.
So your first plot point would be the first appearance of the zombies. Oh, there are zombies. They are the obstacle to overcome. And I'd make that a big audio thing. Are you thinking like a horde at first, or just one?
My big emotional point was they break down in the middle first. Like there are no zombies yet. Not even in the news.
It's not very plausible that the streetcar would break down. It wouldn't break down.
You're not the first to bring that up, but I just want to know what your hot take on that is. Why?
It wouldn't break down. I buy the zombies, but I don't buy the street. No, they're Edmonton Radio Railway Society is highly professional.
I know that too. I know that too. But just for like for story arc, like I need I need my
Some
first my.
utterly implausible thing. Okay, if you don't think it'll take Edmontonians out of the story.
Well, I'm not trying to say that they're going to believe
No,
that
no,
there's
no, I
zombies
don't.
are real
It's
as
okay.
opposed to a streetcar breaking down. I'm not trying to create that paradigm, but
I'm going with you, man. I'm open to whatever maybe slightly foolish ideas you have.
Okay, so let's back up. James first, the first conflict that James created in the play was that, like, even before him and I got to the streetcar area, was that he got into a yelling match with his neighbor's dog.
Yeah, it sounds like James. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was 5 pages before we even knew that what he was going to do.
That sounds good.
But it would take. It's like it's a 42-minute play.
Character development, man.
Of one character and a dog, and the dog doesn't
talk,
and it doesn't show up anymore. And there's a what is the zombie? The dog doesn't even recur. I guess we bring the dog back as a zombie, and that's.
I believe in freedom in writing. If you're working with a genius like James, I think you just should go with the flow.
What about the metaphor of the dog then? What if the streetcar is the dog? What if the streetcar is the dog and he yells at the street car?
Mm-hmm. Well, you could put the dog and him on the streetcar.
What if the dog is the streetcar? No, not really.
Simultaneous action. Yeah. Why not just make it a dog and not a streetcar?
Because you can't fit a whole bunch of people on a dog.
No, big dog.
Yeah, but how are you going to charge him for it? And why are they even on top of the high level bridge?
Yeah, you took that one down.
Dog path near.
No, I'm with you. That is a food.
I like where you're going. because him and I went through this, and that's why I'm not upset, because like they're all valid.
I suggested it to James, so it's my idea. I thought it was a good idea. Yeah.
I thought that was way too smart for James.
Mm.
It does not surprise me that you were the one that put that in his brain.
Yeah, we were talking about that a lot.
Yeah. Classic.
I'd like a writing. I wouldn't mind a writing credit for that, frankly.
Well, I'm giving you everything now.
Feel some ownership.
Everything James come up with this malarkey.
Yeah, it's a magpie, right?
Yeah. Even magpies. Okay, so let's say so if I were to go by what everybody has said to me, I am doing from reference points that I hope people can understand.
Yeah.
I am doing the Intergalactic Senate of Zombies.
Excellent. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I am recreating a nonplussed DNA restraining of Jurassic Park where they actually fight before they become an actual reinvented dinosaur.
Yeah, brilliant, man. That's fantastic. What a great idea.
You're right.
Yeah, it is.
It's a stage play, Dave. It's a stage. We wheel out a thing, and then things happen, and then we have the Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
No, dude. Just no set. Do it with sound. Easy.
Just sound?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just
so
sound.
We don't need a streetcar.
Not a real one. No. Just need a sound
effect.
effect.
We weren't going to use a real one.
No.
We bought one, but we cut it so that we just have that, like the front.
I mean, it's a Fringe show, right?
Yeah.
Just save money. Just don't have anything. Just black stage. Don't have any actors. I'll record the whole thing, and the audience can sit there. Lights come up. Nothing happens. They just listen to the soundtrack. Lights go down. They applaud. You got their money. No.
Well, we got to get them in the seats first, right?
Yeah,
got to give them a point of reference. It's not like two new dudes yelling at nothing. Because that's happened before. It's done good, but
between you and me, they'll go and they'll watch anything.
I know,
just make sure that
me and you.
Just put the word improv in the description. You'll be fine, buddy. Fucking improv or impro if you want. There's two slightly different things. Let them think it's new. Yeah, you see. Surefire, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, featuring blah, 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 blah. They pay their money to come and sit down. If they don't like it, they can leave, right? It doesn't matter.
You can leave during a theater show? Like, you can get up and leave during it?
Yes.
I thought they locked the doors.
No. Fire code, man. Sit on the aisle. 5 minutes in, it's like, oh, I've seen enough to tell my friends that I saw it. Right out.
So just don't make a scene. Just just leave, right?
and if you need to be there to schmooze or kiss ass, it's just like, yeah, you were great in the show, you know, and just hope that nothing disastrous happened during the show that will undercut your line.
Dave, I called you about music, not about shamanism. Oh my gosh. You
Yes,
are a wealth of understanding.
yeah, it's deep, I know.
Okay. It's so deep. Here's the scenario. Live birth on stage. On stage, just let me world build for you.
Beautiful.
Fight scene ends.
Right.
Okay. There's the first 3 rows covered in turtle intestines. I'll get into that later. We have a turtle guy. Our blood and guts guy has a turtle farm. They get sick easy. Anyway.
No, there's a tradition of that.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know that until someone told me. And
cruelly slaughtering turtles for film entertainment.
No, they don't. They die naturally.
Okay.
I made sure of it. I watched it happen.
All of them?
A high percentage, Dave. Just give me my breath of expression right now, okay?
Yeah.
So okay. We'll just go with the humane. All right, I get it. You're right. You're not wrong. I'm just trying to.
No, you just put in the credits that, you know, all these turtles died of natural causes. Yeah. Okay. Covered.
Someone walks on. It's a zombie.
Okay.
Obviously pregnant. Next boss, next fight scene.
Awesome.
James and I, we're flexing. We're pulling parts of guns out of parts of the trolley that we built. We're assembling.
Classic tooling up scene.
Yeah.
Get a bit of a boner. Make all the boys happy. Get a bit of a throbbing thing.
I don't know about that. That's James's thing. If he wants to write that in, I am not gonna be in that. James probably, yes. Me, I'm just trying to protect what's mine.
Yeah. James lives it every day, right? He tools up like that before he goes for a walk to the grocery store. Yeah,
like if you have you went to the grocery store with him? Like he's got things hitting behind. Anyway,
his oppositional defiance disorder is out of control.
I can't argue with that.
That's why I want to protect you from him.
Okay.
I'm on your side. I'm not on his side.
Well, then we'll give you a bit of a stipend. We'll give you something to work with.
No, I don't need money. Just something I'll ask you for later.
Okay. Well, Jocelyn, she wants a billboard. Maybe we'll be able to sneak that onto that.
I'm not going to tell you what I want till later. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. You wait till you see the finished project, then you give me. Anyway,
do you swear that you're up to that? Whatever I ask for, you can give it to me. You swear?
As of right now,
yeah.
Like the emotions that I'm going through, trying to facilitate what James is going through, and the amount of emotional turbulence that I'm feeling from everybody that I took on in this volunteer position. Let's just reframe this for a second.
Yeah, carry on.
Pregnant zombie comes on. Just want the sounds, okay?
First
Pregnant
boss.
zombie comes on. Pardon?
First boss.
Sure.
Ish. Okay.
Ish.
Yeah.
She's pregnant.
She's pregnant.
We're about to go. We're going to fight. It's not the last boss. It's not the second last boss, but it's the one that's going to make the second last and the last that much more bossy.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden there's something going on, and the baby comes out.
Yeah, good.
But James and I recoil. It's not a baby.
Oh, it's not.
That thing that we thought was
it's a dog?
No. It's a human. It's a human.
But it would be a way to bring back the dog, right?
We'll talk about. I'll talk about the dog with James. I just want to let you know. I don't think that's a bad idea.
No, it's not. It's a great idea.
Metaphorically, in stage, we just don't have the breadth of expression that you do in a film. Like in film, you can do this.
Yeah, I know. And then cut it.
But on stage, you got to do this.
That's good acting, man.
Right? Well,
yeah, you're a very good actor.
Right? 7 years Juilliard prop acting, but mostly. So the baby comes out, but you realize it's not a baby. It's a 22-year-old individual who has either been gestating for 22 years old, 22 years, 22 years, 22 years old. What does that sound like?
Okay.
You stand back.
Just in my professional opinion, and as a sound designer with decades of experience,
even in just your
Just
professional opinion.
close your eyes, buddy. Close your eyes.
Okay.
Oh. Ow! Boing, yoing, 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 yoing. Woof, 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 woof.
You had me up to the woofs, man.
Yeah, I can cut the woofs.
What if it was like, yeah.
Yeah, but
No, you know what? I think it'll work. But I got to talk to James, though.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Look out.
Do you
If you
see
need-
my predicament, Dave? Do you see what I'm going through here? Like,
If you need me to be an ally for you talking to James, I've got your back and your front and all your sides and your top and bottom too.
okay,
Promise you, man. Promise you.
okay.
I swear.
What do you think about theme music?
Like Goblin.
How
Like
do you
their
spell that
most.
again? How do you
Like
spell
their
that?
most. That's the GOBLIN.
Goblin.
And I would do something like their most famous piece of music.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah, close. Yeah, the theme for Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
That one. Yeah.
Bah,
Yeah, if you had a chime in there on top of the drone, you got it. It's like, whoa, dong.
Yeah.
Hundreds of layers.
Oh, Dave, have you seen Bubba Hotep?
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good movie, eh?
Yeah, it's a great film.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don Coscarelli.
Yeah,
Fantastic. Did you see did you see John dies at the end?
I did.
Yeah, he's that. He did that too. It's good.
What did you think of that one
I liked it.
compared to Bubba Hotep?
Not as good.
No.
No, mainly because of the intergalactic zombie masters at the end,
Yeah, it just.
which I assume you're referring to when you said
Yes, exactly.
you're referring to the last act of John dies at the end.
I can accept like Ozzie Davis as a dead or a living JFK.
As JFK.
Intergalactic,
Yeah, I know it's rubbish, but yeah, it's good. I think it works on a lot of levels.
Yeah.
I enjoy the interplay between the lead actors.
Yeah.
It's good. Yeah, it's entertaining.
So you haven't read the script?
No, I probably won't.
That's fair.
Is it okay?
But if you were to have read the script, James.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts for me as a person? 1 second, my pool guy's here. He just wants to come and sit up on my lap as you tell me the list here.
Hi, yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Any things with James that?
Yeah. Anyway, cause to deal with James, because he gets in his moods, right? And it's like, I'm gonna snap your neck, or we're gonna get the project done. I
know exactly how to deal with him.
Yeah. So any suggestions?
Let him sit on your neck and put his head on your shoulder.
Like this.
That's right. That's the way to do it. I think so.
Oh my gosh.
If you can get, that's all you have to do. You'll render him utterly peaceful. Either that, or how parrots, when you put a cloth over the cage, they just shut up.
Do you remember that question that I asked you?
1 second. I do, because they go to sleep like hawks and also pigeons. Yeah.
Just carry a sheet with you or a duvet, stick it over his head. He just stops still.
What are you doing?
It works, buddy.
Yeah,
He doesn't understand. He doesn't have a sense of object permanence like we do. It's different. If he can't see it, it's not real. So
he's just there's lapses in time where you have to fill it in for him. It's like, nah, dude, you broke into the store, and
you'll notice when Cat and him are together and she leaves the room, she doesn't exist anymore, right? It's a weird thing, guys. Yeah, it's a weird thing. Yeah, I know.
Kat brought that up to me the other day, and I was like, "That's not a thing." And now I owe her
Yeah, he doesn't have the concept of object permanence. Basically, that developmental stage, 3 or 4 years old, where you develop theory of other people's minds.
Self-soothing.
He never got that.
Yeah.
Which is okay. It makes him very easy to manipulate, which is great.
Oh, you can manipulate that. You don't need to put up with it.
I'm the James Whisperer, so if you need any help, I can do that.
Cool. Cool. What do you think?
Do
you think it's a good idea?
I can't hear.
But do you think it's a good idea? We're in.
Yeah, I think that was a silent yes.
Yes. So Dave, this is great. Thank you.
Oh,
I'm gonna get
so
this.
happy to be on board.
I'll
Thank
put this in the
you.
can, and
Oh,
we'll see what we can do with this. And
that's fantastic.
I want to say thank you so much for your help today.
My pleasure. I hope the pool's going well.
Uh,
Are they digging?
I don't think
Digging-
so. Because
digging-
could you just show your hands there? Show your
Still-
hands. That doesn't look like there's any.
Yeah, no dirt.
We don't have a bobcat, so
Yeah, you'd be expecting some calluses to be on there with a lot of digging
or dirt.
or anything really.
Yeah, or like the feigned stench of effort.
That's all right. You got a lot of time.
Yeah, he's a young man.
And it's good to have a pool crew on standby. You know, they'll be working for you for a few more years.
I agree.
Yeah.
I totally agree.